Hi, folks. Hey, this is Christian Brindle here, coming to you with another insurance and Medicare video for our audience. And today we're going to be talking about the Manhattan Life Insurance Company's dental, vision, and hearing products. So, Manhattan Life is a company that's been growing quite a bit over the years. Now, there was an insurance company called Central United Life that offered a fairly prominent dental, vision, and hearing plan. For people of all ages, but it was most prominent, in my opinion, for people that were on Medicare. Since, as many of you know, Medicare on its own does not cover dental, vision, and hearing services. So this was kind of a nice alternative to those problems. Now, Manhattan Life came in and purchased Central United Life, and so now it's under the Manhattan Life umbrella, and it's still a very, very prominent product. Fast forward now until July of 2020, as I speak to you about this today. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. The prices and the benefits are going to vary a little bit from state to state, but they're going to be pretty much the same in all states that the product is offered. Let's start with Florida. So here is a brochure for the state of Florida, and it's pretty much the same plan in every state, just different prices. So in terms of what they offer, they're going to offer plans to anybody that's between the ages of 18 and 85 individually. They're going to offer that person a choice of either $1,000 or $1,500 maximum benefit payout a year. Basically, what that means is they're going to pay out a maximum of either $1,000 or $1,500 a year in claims. It's guaranteed issue, no health questions. It's month to month. You can start it whenever you want. You can stop it whenever you want. It's guaranteed renewable for life, so once you have it, you can never lose it as long as you pay the premium. They have some family plans that include a maximum of 4 children, and they allow you to have in and out of network benefits. Now, as of recently, they have added in the Carrington Network to the equation, which basically means, that they're going to offer you a PPO plan where the Carrington Network is something that you have to stay in network for, and there's a lot of dentists in this network. They can now use the Carrington Network for maximum use. It's completely optional. 5% to 50% below the 80th percentile of reasonable and customary charges in the Carrington Network. No claims need to be filed to Manhattan Life after the visit. Network discounts help the policy maximum last longer. Basically, they've negotiated a reasonable charge with the dentist or the provider in question. However, you can still go to a dentist out of network. It's just they're going to pay the percentage of the bill, and there's no negotiated charge, so it might end up being a larger bill altogether. One thing I like about Manhattan Life is if your dentist, let's say, will not accept their plan, or maybe will not bill their plan, or maybe they don't take insurance of any kind, they will still be able to reimburse you. You can submit for reimbursement. So it's very, very flexible in terms of the network is concerned. So in Florida, this is basically what the benefits look like at the moment. So children between ages 3 and 17 can fall into the family plan, and then the individual plans can be anywhere between 18 to 85. So essentially the way that this works is, like I said, they choose between either $1,000 or $1,500 maximum per person. There's a $100 a year deductible per person. Now, what they get coverage for right away is preventative services right here and basic services right here. There's no waiting periods on either one of these. Most dental plans do come with quite a bit of waiting periods, so this doesn't make them, unique in the sense that they come with waiting periods in the major services, but we'll get to that in a second here. So on the preventative services and the basic services, on the first year of the plan, the plan will pay 60% of the bill up to the maximum. In year 2, it goes up to 70%. In year 3, it goes up to 80%. Preventative services are going to be your cleanings, exams, x-rays, things like that, every 6 months typically. Basic services are going to include other types of x-rays that might be a little bit more expensive, fillings, extractions, other than full mouth. Major services have a 12-month waiting period, which is pretty typical. Most dental plans have that. Major services are going to include bridges, crowns, root canals, dentures, things like that. Now, this program does not pay for implants. So since they pay nothing in the first year on major services, it's 0%. Year 2 is 70%, year 3 is 80%. What I like about this is it actually gets better on the major services as you get older, whereas most plans, on the major services anyway, will stay at the 50%, 60% range, and they don't go up in that regard. So this makes them a little bit unique in that regard. The vision services, they're going to pay for an eye exam, an eye refraction, and they'll also help pay for the costs of glasses or contact lenses. They'll pay 60% year 1, 70% year 2, and 80% year 3. That's going to be a theme here. Now, they do have a 6-month waiting period on eyeglasses or contacts. On the hearing, they have a 12-month waiting period on hearing aids or repairs, but they'll pay for a hearing exam right away. So it's 60% year 1, 70% year 2, 80% year 3. This is huge because hearing aids are very expensive. Most people know this. And so because of this, they're able to be put in a situation where, you can basically use as much benefit as you want towards a hearing aid, and hearing aids can be thousands of dollars. This can make the plan be able to be used for anything. Now, one thing that's important to know is your maximum per year. Let's say, for example, you have the $1,500 maximum. That is all 3 items put together. You don't get an extra $1,500 for vision and an extra $1,500 for dental and an extra $1,500 for hearing. But what makes this valuable is a lot of plans of the competitors of this program, they'll typically have a cap per year, like a $500 a year towards hearing aids. They have no cap whatsoever. So if you wanted to max it out at $1,000 or $1,500 a year on hearing aids, let's say you didn't need much dental work that year, you could do that. This is a very, very flexible plan, in my opinion. So the rates, depending on the state, they're probably going to be anywhere between, maybe if someone's age 65 to 75, probably $31 and some change for $1,000. The family plan is quite a bit more, but you're adding on a lot of people in that regard. And then in terms of the $1,500, you're looking at about $41 a month. But and then if we add on, well, actually, excuse me, that's just the dental portion of things. You're actually looking at probably about $46.34 cents a month for the $1,500 and $35.67 for the $1,000. Now, if we go into Texas, you'll see it's pretty much the same plan for the most part. Same benefits across the board. It's just the prices might be a little bit different. So from ages 65 to 74, they're going to be looking at $37 and some change. For $1,500 maximum, they're almost looking at $50 a month, just a little bit under. So it kind of just depends on the state, but the plan is for the most part the same in most areas. We've found it very, very good because of its ability to increase the benefits from year 1 to 60% to 70% year 2 to 80% year 3 on every major category. There's no cutoff points in terms of how much of the maximum you can use for each category. They'll let you use any dentist. They'll do a reimbursement program if your dentist doesn't take insurance. So we found it to be a very viable option for a lot of clients of ours. If you would like to reach out to us and talk to us about a Manhattan Life Dental Vision Hearing Plan at Christian Brindle Insurance Services, we offer them in the states of Utah, Idaho, Colorado, Oregon, Washington, California, although not much is California, Texas, Virginia, South Carolina, and Florida. Again, that is Utah, Idaho, Colorado, Washington, Oregon, California, although there's not much offered in California, Texas, Virginia, South Carolina, and Florida. Our number is 801-255-5340, 801-255-5340, or you can find all of our information down in the description of this video. Thanks so much for taking the time and watching. Have a great day.